morning, Year 9. Good afternoon. Whenever it is that you're watching this, glad you're here, and I'm glad you're engaging with our lessons online. So, a few things. First of all, not had a big response from our homework last week. I'd like to see that cybersecurity and network stuff turned in, and I'd like to see some engagement on that. Secondly, got good news. It won't be till the end of next week, but I have a new webcam coming. So the lag time on the video and the latency will be going away. Thirdly, we will be breaking up Year 9 lessons into 2 separate video lessons. And the reason for that is that normally during the week we would have a 2-period lesson on Monday, then a 1-period lesson on Tuesday. So a lot to cover. We got to get you up to speed on your GCSEs with regards to programming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break that up into 2 lessons a week. Record 2 videos and upload those to you for you. So look on Show My Homework for your announcements, and you'll see when the videos are available and the homework that comes with them. Finally, this is not product placement day. This is a religious response that today I am demonstrating the nectar of the gods, Mountain Dew. Let's see here. There we go. Bit of product placement, but not really. Just my favorite drink, the elixir of life, the official drink of the U.S. military and the IT industry. So, without further ado, let's get going. What we want to do is to recap what we covered in Year 8. You went through the process from the simple concepts all the way to the more complex, and you had some quite complicated examples that you used for your assessment. We're going to do something similar in Year 9, but first let's recap the concepts you already know. We don't need to relearn variables. We don't need to relearn input. You already know how these work. What we're going to do is start back with data types and operators, and then move forward through sequence, selection, iteration, loops and arrays, etc. But use more complex examples so that we can get you up to the point where you can pass your GCSE assessments. Does that sound good? Let's move over to our REPL. And look at something a bit more complicated. So you have 3 times 7, 17 minus 2 times 8. What will we get there? Yes, we get 2 things, 3 times 7. Then you see a comma there, which means you're separating out the result of 2 print commands. So one is 21, and then the second is that you have your 17 minus 2 times 8. Now remember, we have to use your BODMAS with your calculations. So what do we mean by BODMAS? What we mean by that is the priority of the operators that we use in the arithmetic. So initially, we do the operator inside the brackets. Secondly, we use the orders or powers. Thirdly, multiplication. Fourthly, division. Fifthly, addition. Finally, subtraction is done last. So in that regard, if we come back over here to our REPL, we understand that if we print 3 times 7, then that's multiplication, and that is done as the first operation. Secondly, inside our brackets, we have here 17 minus 2. So that will be done first. So that leaves 15. And then that leaves the multiplication, which is 15 times 8, which yields 120. So that's the order of the arithmetic that we do with our BODMAS. Our next bit of arithmetic that we utilize is exponentiation. So we're going to print 2 raised to the power of 16. So if we run that, we're going to see that gives us 65,536, an important number, remember that. But this is, again, our exponentiation and how that works with Python. Division in Python is interesting. Division is true division for floats, integers, and complex numbers. If I divide 37 by 3, I see that I will get 12.3333, etc., to 15 decimal points accuracy. So if we do division with 2 forward slashes, we'll see that that gives us integer division. And we'll see it just gives us 12. It's not going to give us any modulus, and it gives us an approximation. If we want the modulus operator, we use a percent sign, so 37 modulus 3 will yield us the leftover. Is the remainder of the left value, as it says, divided by the right value. So if I want to use something such as printing what is your name and using inputs, we've learned this in our previous time in year 8. What is your name? Name equals input. If I run, what is my name? Hi, James. Pretty straightforward. Okay, so if I then if I use different inputs, let's look at A equals input, B equals input, S equals A plus B. And what does S give us? A plus B is not 8, not in this instance. Now what I'd like you to do as your assignment for this initial bit of the lesson is to go through each bit of the code, create your own version of that, and share it with me as your own REPL. So just share it with Mr. Ali, and let me know what you do. So let's see. Let's cut over here to the REPL. I've separated everything out. Come to at Mr. Ali. Look for year 9 revision lesson. I've got print 5 plus 10. Change that to some multiplication. I've got print 3 times 7 with 17 minus 2 times 8. Make it a bit more sophisticated. I've got 2 to the 16th, and take that perhaps to the 6th. I've got print 37 divided by 3, 37 modulus 3. Again, take all of these and make them more sophisticated. Take them to the next level. Show me that A, you understand what's going on with data types and the operators, and secondly, that you can extend those and use them in a more sophisticated way. So that's your assignment for tonight. If you would do that, then share them with Mr. Ali on REPL.it. I'll be very pleased. I'll be back next time with how we're going to take this to the next level with some real-life usages of the data types and operators. Thanks very much, and it's good to have you on.